Sunram. Sunram finds an OC, left pocket three on the way. Tickles a twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
To the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hanning.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening to you, wherever you may be joining us tonight from Castleton. I'm Josh Boyko. Gonna have the call tonight of Northern Cass versus Central Cass in a Region 1 showdown here in Castleton tonight. Rivalry matchup. We've got a really elite player in Hayden Crockett for Northern Cass and a really elite team effort from Central Cass coming up here on yourliveevent.com. This is your Irie Insurance pregame show. Glad you're joining us from wherever you are joining us tonight. This is your Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote today. Really looking forward to this one here from Castleton tonight. We got a couple good coaches in Jay Bachman and Kyle Morehart going at it, and then a couple of good teams in Region 1 going at it tonight. Central Cass with a 12-5 record on the year, had to drop their last game record-wise, but they did outplay Lisbon in that game, but had to forfeit that matchup due to a technicality in the JV game. Someone entered in too many quarters technically, so the win ends up going to Lisbon in that game actually, despite the score that was on the end of on the scoreboard at the end of the night there. So Central Cass, a 12-5 record, 4-3 in Region 1 right now due to that technicality of the forfeit. And then Northern Cass this year, 7-9 with a 3-4 Region 1 record, sitting in 5th place, tied with Oak Grove for 4th actually. So looking forward to this one coming up here. Region 1 rivalry. We'll step aside and come back with our pregame coaches' comments on the Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm, and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Joined here by Kyle Morehart, head coach of Northern Cass girls basketball here tonight. And Coach, obviously you've got a star player on your team, and how are you going to get her going tonight against a team that plays some pretty solid defense in Central Cass?
Yeah, it's going to be, we've been trying to get balance all year, and we have one girl that really can put the ball in the hole and can do a lot of things for us in Crockett, and then we're just trying to get everybody else to kind of come along with her, and we've had some games. The last game we had 4 girls in double digits, so we're having our moments. We just got to keep putting it together and be a little more consistent.
And how big is it to get those secondary performers, those 10-point performers? You said, have you seen growth in that over the season, getting more towards that secondary players getting into that double-digit mark?
Yeah, I think so. I think the rule, all new rules this year, like any other team, they got a lot of new rules each season, and it's been very important for the girls to get comfortable with, playing with Hayden, because she plays at such a high level. She competes very hard, and as competitive a player as we've had. But yeah, they're just starting to get more comfortable and in their roles, and we mix the lineup a little bit here and there. And I think that the more confident they get, we get a couple girls. Tess Gelbert's really come up. She's had a couple of games back-to-back double-digit scoring, and she's got a lot of experience from last year. So I think that's been really big, and we just keep doing that. And it's just it takes a little pressure off of Hayden, and once that happens, then all of a sudden they might give her some open looks also. So that would help us in the long run too. Yeah, for sure. Then on the other side, going up against the Central Cass team that started out this year pretty close to 10-0 on those first 10 games, but then it got hit by the injury bug a little bit and lost a few. So where do you feel like you guys are at matching up against a good Central Cass team here tonight? Yeah, they lost a great player in Holland, and it's unfortunate. Anytime a senior is injured like that, you just feel bad for any athlete. But she's a great kid, and then she was scoring at a high clip. Their whole team was clicking. But they still have like 3 girls that can still put the ball in the hole. So, it's going to be a battle, and it's a big 2-point game for us in the region and for them and us. So it's a matter of us. Hopefully we come together and play a good game tonight. We're just looking for consistency for 4 quarters. We've had a couple of those games this year, but haven't had very many. So this is the time of year we got to start doing that. Keys to a win tonight. We got to take care of the ball, and we got to rebound and then stop their transition, because they're going to get out and go. Absolutely. All right. Good luck tonight, Coach. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. That's Kyle Morehart, and we'll hear from Jay Bachman coming up next on our Irie Insurance pregame show. And here we are on our Irie Insurance pregame show, joined by head coach Jay Bachman, and coming off and going to do double duty tonight after coaching the JV. Looking forward to tonight's game. What do you think the keys to victory are?
I mean, we have to limit, their best player, right? She's a really good. If we can limit her, we're going to be sitting really good. And offensively, we have to shoot. We have to shoot well. We don't have to shoot amazing. We don't have to make 23s, but we need to shoot well tonight. If they sit in the zone all game, like I think they will, we're going to have to shoot the ball well. And then making up for the injury to Emery Holland, who is going to be someone that you think needs to step up, or is it going to be more of a team effort to kind of just stem the tide without her offensive production there? I think it's a team effort. I think everyone, is just naturally taking a few more shots a game now, which has been nice. Not just one girl trying to carry the load of, Emery's points, but just balanced out. A couple girls play more minutes, which has been great, but more a balanced scoring act. Liv Severson's going to have a great game tonight. She's going to have to hopefully get to 20 points, maybe get a double for us tonight. And Ava Cotton's going to have to be able to hit a few threes for us. Who do you think is going to be the main person to try and slow down Hayden Crockett for you guys tonight? It's going to be a team effort. We have hopefully a couple wrinkles in that'll throw their whole team off their game a little bit. Ava's going to do a majority of it, but it'll be kind of by committee tonight. And then lastly, what would it just mean to get this one on the home floor tonight? Huge. We only played them once in their region, so it's a 2-pointer technically. So in the standings, it's huge to get this win. And our mental game. Northern Cass is a big rival of ours, so just getting that win against them is always a good win against a big rival. Region 1 rivalry coming up on yourliveevent.com. That was Jay Bachman on our Irie Insurance pregame show.
We aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of. where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Hi, I'm Preston Ettinger with Lux Wealth Advisors in Mayville. At Lux Wealth Advisors, we believe financial planning is about more than numbers. It's about your future. We provide small town service with big company resources.
Hi, my name is Hunter Torgerson at Lux Wealth Advisors. As your neighbors, we understand the unique challenges you face.
Whether you're saving for your child's education, planning for retirement, or starting a business, we're here to help every step of the way.
With personalized strategies tailored just for you, we help turn your financial dreams into achievable goals. Lux Wealth Advisors, your trusted partner for a brighter financial future.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
And here we are on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Welcome back to the Irie Insurance pregame show here on YourLiveEvent.com. Josh Boyko joining you here tonight in Castleton as we get ready to tip things off here in just over 3 minutes from Castleton. And let's take a look at the head-to-head matchups for the last few times these two teams have met in this rivalry matchup. This is a 2-point game here tonight because these teams are both Region 1 opponents, but they are only playing each other once in this regular season, as they did, just this season they'll be playing once, so it's a 2-point game. The last couple of years, though, they had 2 games apiece, and February 19th, the last time these teams met, February 19th of 2024 was at Northern Cass, and the Jaguars come out victorious 63-40 in that game. But in the game before that one, just a month earlier, January 25th, Central Cass won 75-63, so they split the season series 1 year ago, and then 2 years ago, the Squirrels take both contests, sweeping the Jags in 2023. So we'll see what this rivalry provides us here tonight as we are getting ready for tip-off between a couple of good teams here. It's Northern Cass and Central Cass getting ready to go in a Region 1 Rumble when we return.
This is Chris Brecken from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. We specialize in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and offer the full line of precision planting products. Walking your fields with you, helping you identify maintenance issues on your planter, developing a plan that puts you back in control of your planter. That's what we do here at Agassiz Precision Ag. Stop by or give us a call. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
Couple quick numbers before we wrap up our Irie Insurance pregame show. Jay Bachman's squad has scored 889 points this year to giving up just 721, a 168 plus point differential, and they are averaging a 11-point win through their games this year, averaging a victory of 11 points. That includes the losses in their schedule too. Got out to about a 10-0 start, but then ran into some trouble right after that. Lost Emery Holland to injury, so we'll see how they rebound tonight. Northern Cass started out good as well. Started 6-1 with a good showing at the Barnes County tournament. They're a plus 59 point differential on the year, scoring 57 points per game, allowing just 53. But they're 1-8 over their last 9 games as they've hit a rough spot in their season, and they're looking towards Hayden Crockett, the senior, their only senior on this roster, to right the ship. She's only a few games away at this pace from getting to the 2,000 point mark. We'll see how fast she can get to it and how many she can put up tonight in an effort to try and take down the Central Cass Squirrels. We'll send it to break here for the national anthem and come back with your starting lineups after this.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
And welcome back to Castleton as we're about to get things ready to go. We have starting lineups coming out for you now. First, for the Northern Cass Jaguars, Kyle Morehart's going to send out this 7-9 squad. First, the senior, the only senior on this roster, nearing 2,000 points on her illustrious high school career, Hayden Crockett. Then the junior, number 10, Tess Jalbert. Olivia Olson, another junior, wearing 12. And into the starting lineup for another start here, Cadence Huzar, the 7th grader, has only had a couple starts this year, but she's been inserted into this starting lineup to kind of inject some more life in there. amongst the struggle 1-8 last 9 games for Northern Cass. And then Reese Lavig wearing 23, another junior for Kyle Morehart. And for the Central Cass Squirrels, Abby Combervig will get the start with no Emery Holland here tonight. So it'll be Combervig starting, the junior, then Kenley Haug, the 8th grader, wearing number 2. Liv Severson, who Jay Bachman expects a great game from here tonight. He's saying that 20-10 is not out of the reach of his junior, Liv Severson. And Becca Kegley wearing 5, as you see her come across now. And the senior, number 11, Ava Cotton, who will be tasked with the majority of slowing down Hayden Crockett. Central Cass Squirrels coming to play tonight, officially 12-5, up against the 7-9 Northern Cass Jaguars in a 2-point Region 1 rumble here tonight in Castleton. So starting lineups are hitting the floor, and we are about ready to jump it up. In the middle, it'll be Liv Severson and Cadence Huzar going for the tip. And we are underway here in Castleton with the Squirrels winning the opening tip. Ava Cotton gets the early touch on the left side, gets it right back. Cotton gets a bounce pass to Severson, a quick pump fake, aggressively drives the lane, finds Cobbervig, baseline jumper too strong, pulled down by Crockett. Huzar pushing tempo up the left side, hands off to Crockett, gets a step on Cotton, the lefty lay is no good. Cotton chases down the rebound, but a good look at the rim early for Hayden Crockett. Haug goes to work. Swings it over to Cobbervig, looking for Severson on the seal, didn't have it. Kegley rotates and goes off of Cotton's hands into Kenley Haug's. And a foul on the floor. Tess Jalbert picks up the foul. Just over a minute into this one. First foul on either side, no scoring yet, but a couple good looks for both teams. Cotton off the screen in the corner, knocks down the three. Cotton usually likes to get the inside game working before she puts up threes, but she had the open look drawn up, and she did not miss. Crockett, another cut, scoop layup. She does not miss much either in that close. The answer right back, and we're off and running with the scoring column here tonight. 3-2 already in favor of Central Cass on the Bank North scoreboard. Severson drives the lane. Kegley relocates, fires just strong off the heel. Crockett another rebound. And off the foot of Tess Jalbert, Cotton with a tough scoop lay through the contest of Hayden Crockett. 5 early points for Ava Cotton. Huzar able to get a step, goes inside, and the 7th grader put her on the line, count the basket. A chance to knot it up at 5 early. That's a really poised move right there. Cadence Huzar, the 7th grader, getting a start tonight, and she takes it through the pressure of the defense. Gets the hoop, the harm, and sinks the free throw. We are knotted at 5. Eighth grader on 7th grader right here with Haug and Huzar going at it. Cobbervig does a nice job to come meet that pass with a nice tight contest from Reese Lavig on the pass. Haug steps behind a screen, fires, and just a little bit strong off the heel. Huzar lets it drop out of bounds, and Northern Cass has earned another stop. Huzar working it from right to left in the Northern Cast black with yellow trim. Reeslavig gets a touch here. She's going to put it on the deck. Finds Jalbert. Pass into Olivia Olsen is contested, and it's out of bounds. Last touched by the Squirrels. It'll stay with Northern Cass. 18 seconds on the shot clock to work with. They get into Olsen, handoff to Crockett, step back, long two is not going to draw iron. Tough shot, and now Central Cass will get the ball right back. Huzar, good pressure on Haug on the crossover. Bounce pass finds Severson. The extra pass. Kobervig, three off the rim. And last touched by Northern Cass, but we're going to have an official come in and double check. And overrule the call. So the poke away came from behind from Ava Cotton. It'll be Northern Cass basketball. And a takeaway here comes Severson. Bounce pass Cotton. Fumbled it on the way up. We'll have to regroup. Finds a cutting Kegley. Then some more good passing around from Central Cass. Floater from Haug. Skips off the rim and out. Regains her own miss. Cotton. Left-handed take. And that's 7 early points for Ava Cotton. Usually not the lead scorer on this Central Cass team, but she is making up for the loss of Emery Holland. That shot from Tess Jalbert goes down, and we're getting some nice back and forth action on the Bank North scoreboard early in the first quarter. Haug got trapped underneath, tried to fire it back to Severson, who takes a tumble. Tough place to pick up the dribble there. And nearly a turnover several times. Crockett, long range three, back iron. Lavig, offensive rebound, kicks it back out. Extra pass, Jalbert inside for 2 more. Haug works behind a Kegley screen. Cotton from the corner, too strong on the three. And Northern Cass basketball after the tip. Northern Cass looking good on the defensive end. They've been able to keep Severson and Haug in check through the first 5 minutes. It's been Cotton that they've let have the open looks, which she's certainly connected on those, having all 7 of the Central Cass points. But Northern Cass has been doing enough on the offensive end to stay ahead, but they turn it over here. And now Kenley Haug in the Central Cass white and red trim brings it left to right. Haug fires up a 3, just a little bit off. Offensive rebound to Hushka, just checked into the game. And the putback. Second chance opportunity goes to Becca Kegley. Reeslavig finds herself trapped against the sideline by Ava Cotton, but gets it away. Crockett, bounce pass. Shot just a little bit strong from Carly Ryder, and it's going the other way. Good defense from Ava Cotton on the possession, gets the rebound and draws a foul in the process on Ryder. Second team foul on Northern Cass to just 1 on Central Cass. Severson, strong attack to the paint, puts up the floater, gets the bounce, and puts Central Cass back in the lead with the first Liv Severson basket tonight. Crockett quickly up the floor, mid-range won't go. Rebound to Severson. Lavig escorts Cotton to the near sideline. Gets it away to Haug, now into the post. Kegley turns, fires, couple bounces off the rim, no good. Crockett's going to take it with some pace up the right side of the floor, guarded by Hushka. Finds a cutting Tess Jalbert and has it deflected by Ava Cotton. Pass to Lavig. Shot no good, letting them battle, but they're going to call the foul on Huzar, trying to go over the back of Kenley Haug. Haug dumps it inside to Faith Bjerke. Bjerke gives it back to Cotton now, driving baseline, goes reverse for two more. Ava Cotton having a great first quarter with 9 of the 13 Central Cass points. 3-point lead for the Squirrels as Cotton goes for a poke away, forces Lavig into the backcourt, stripped again by Kenley Haug. And now Squirrels come up with the basketball. Severson will calm things down for a moment. 10-second difference between shot and game clock right now. Bounce pass underneath, and the push is called. Ryder's going to pick up her second foul. Reese Lavig will take a seat on the bench as Tess Jalbert re-enters, and they leave in Ryder with those 2 fouls. 32 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Shot clock now turned off. Severson, strong baseline drive. Cotton has the hot hand, but too strong on that 3. Offensive rebound, Bjerke. Severson swings to Haug. They're leaving her a little bit of room out there to operate. Swings to Hushka, then sets a screen. And a tip. Good defense from Cadence Huzar again. We've seen a couple good moments from her already with the and one. Probably the play of the game to this point in the first quarter. A nice deflection to reset things here. 6.3 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Cotton the pass. Hushka hoists the 3. Didn't have a chance, and that'll do it for the first quarter. 13-10, Squirrels battling back after Northern Cass came out on top first, but after 1 quarter, it's a 3-point lead for the Central Cass Squirrels on yourliveevent.com.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels! Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The state-of-the-art STEM Center, along with our theater, music wing, early childhood center, wellness center, and athletic complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with their academics and activities.
And welcome back to the action. Beginning of the second quarter here in Castleton. Hayden Crockett starts it off with a bang from downtown. And we are now at 13 apiece now on the Bank North scoreboard. Crockett with her first made 3 tonight. 5 points on the night for her. Haug working around a screen, hoists the mid-range and knocks it down. Haug answers right back. Severson with the long arm of the law with a deflection and a foul now against Kenley Haug. Tried to knock that ball away. Gets whistled for her first personal tonight. And nice take from Carly Ryder. She picked up 2 fouls in the first quarter, but not affecting her. Goes strong to the offensive, strong off the glass with a nice offensive move. Knots it back up at 15. J.C. Verkeelen into the game for her first minutes, and a foul underneath as Becca Kegley had the inside positioning over Cadence Huzar, and the help. 2 shots upcoming. Our first 2-shot trip to the free throw line for anyone tonight. Only free throw in the first quarter was the Cadence Huzar and 1 free throw, which she made. And a 2-for-2 trip for Becca Kegley, up to 4 points on the night. 17-15. Ryder, long pass up the sideline, is corralled by Tess Jalbert. Crockett's got the 8th grader Haug on her. She splits the defense, goes inside, and gets fouled. Reese Lavig returns for Northern Cass, while Hayden Crockett looks for a 2-for-2 trip to the line, which she hits. Exciting game to this point so far. We've had some good scoring action from both sides. Just what you want out of a 2-point rivalry game. Here comes Crockett running in transition, takes the bump from Liv Severson, and Jay Bachman and Liv Severson both as confused as each other right now, as they're going to call a blocking foul on Severson under the basket. Jay Bachman demanding an explanation with the positioning of how his junior forward went up to defend that shot. Severson checks out with her second foul, and Ava Cotton returns for Central Cass. Meanwhile, Crockett goes 1 for 2 to split the pair at the free throw line. Abby Kobervig back in as well. Gives it up to Kegley. Now Cotton resets the offense on the left side, and they'll set the screen for Kobervig. Good defense, though, sticking with the roll, and the steal from Olivia Olson. Oh, nice defensive play from Kenley Haug right there. She turned around Cadence Huzar and angled her off, knowing exactly where that move was going. She earns the poke away off of Huzar for the turnover. Ava Cotton working behind Becca Kegley's screen. 12 on the shot clock. Kegley tried to feed Cotton on the baseline. It will trickle out of bounds as the pass came a little bit late. Six to fire. Haug does and scores. Crockett working around on a baseline drive. She gets nudged, and the foul will go against Abby Kobervig. That's her second. 4 fouls have already mounted up in the quarter for Central Cass. Reese Lavig got trapped on the baseline. It was able to get rid of it. Huzar backing down on Hushka. Gives it up. Lavig, floater, good. First basket tonight from Reese as she puts up that righty floater and puts Northern Cass back in the driver's seat by a point. Hushka confidently steps back behind the line, but does not hit on the 3. Olsen clears for Northern Cass. Here comes Lavig back with it. Nice defensive play inside by Becca Kegley, knocking that ball away from Reese Lavig, and now here come the Squirrels in transition. Haug facilitates the offense, but Northern Cass gets back, sets up their defense nicely, and Central Cass is forced to play in the half court. Haug's three, no good. Kabervig offensive rebound, rolls off the rim, stays here. Kegley and Kabervig go to the bench. Faith Bjerke, Liv Severson return for Central Cass. Cotton, another three-point try from the right corner. She hit one there earlier, does not hit that one. Hayden Crockett trying to break the pressure here. Cotton, the best on-ball defender in this game against the best ball handler, you could argue, in this game, Hayden Crockett. Although Kinley Haug might have something to say about that too. Those two are incredible. Both number twos know how to handle the basketball extremely well. Northern Cass loses possession here, and now here come the Squirrels right back with a chance to retake the lead with a made basket. Cotton, another three-point attempt. No good. Severson tracks it down. The save, runs up a couple sets of stands. Haug, floater, no. Offensive rebound again. Hushka, three. Knew she was off. Was able to get her own miss. Bjerke, top of the key. Tried to bank it in. No good. And finally, Northern Cass able to clear after 3 or 4 shots get up for Central Cass on that possession. Hayden Crockett drives, takes a nudge. Shot will not count, but it is a 5th foul on the Squirrels in the quarter. Ava Cotton picks up just her first personal, so not really in any danger, and that's a good sight for Squirrels fans when your best defender is not in foul trouble, guarding the best opposition player in Hayden Crockett. $10 points for Hayden now, breaking that double-digit mark before the halftime mark. 3:10 to go in our first half here tonight as we've been moving along quickly here on YourLiveEvent.com. Not many breaks in the action to speak of in terms of timeouts. More free throws in the second quarter, though, as there's been 6 attempts for Crockett and 2 for Becca Kegley. And we'll get more coming up now. Olivia Olsen picks up the foul with the whack on Hushka, who will now shoot 2. One for 2 for the junior Addie Hushka at the free throw line. Still a 2-point lead for Northern Cass as we get closer to the halftime break. Crockett steps back and knocks down the 3. Second three-point make in the quarter for the ever-dangerous Hayden Crockett, and that's enough for Jay Bachman to call timeout. We'll step aside as this timeout is brought to you by Cass County Mutual and Tope Insurance, and we'll hear more about them when we come back from the break.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
As mentioned right before the break, this timeout brought to you by Cass County Mutual. Cass County Mutual provides insurance products to all of southeastern North Dakota. They're a local company providing local service to all policyholders. Visit CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you. Couple different demeanors for the coaches during this timeout. Jay Bachman with a lot more intensity, with a lot more gesturing and intense words in that huddle as they're trying to regroup and regain some focus on offense here. Meanwhile, Kyle Morhart with a lot of encouraging words to his squad. 7-9 on the year, going through a rough spell, but they are up 5 on a Region 1 rival, and Ava Cotton with a nice hesitation move gets around Tess Jalbert for 2 points. That's double digits now for Cotton in this game with 11. 5 field goal makes in the first half for her. Excellent start to her night. Crockett, that's enough space for her to fire, and it's just a little bit strong. Rims out on the 3. Here comes Kenley Haug squaring up on Cadence Huzar. Now Severson dumps into Cotton, puts up a shot, climbs the rim, won't go, but 2 shots upcoming for the senior Ava Cotton. Reese Lavig picks up the foul, just her first, team third. Really good job defending without fouling for the most part from Kyle Morhart's squad. Two for 2 trip at the free throw line for Ava Cotton. Northern Cass breaks the pressure. Cadence Huzar walks down to the lane, gets it back in the corner, gets a screen, has her pass deflected by Addie Hushka, but it does find Reese Lavig in the backcourt eventually. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Hayden Crockett takes a spill. A little bit slow to get back going there, limping a little bit. Here come the Squirrels, and Kenley Haug back the other way for 2 points. We have another lead change right before the half, so a 6-0 run since the timeout. Crockett's runner goes off the glass, no good. Faith Bierke pulls down the rebound, so a well-spent timeout from Jay Bachman. A 6-0 run plus a stop to maybe add more onto it. Cotton, 3, rattles it home. What a first half from Ava Cotton. 15 points. Crockett thought about stepping into a 3. She looks like she's moving a little bit better now. Euros through the lane, the lefty finish. I think she's fine now. Really tough take, cuts the lead down to 2. Chance to hold for the final possession now for Central Cass. Severson gives back. The 3-point shot from Haug is no good. Stays with Central Cass with 1 second left on the clock. Jay Bachman gesturing, you gotta go quick right here. 1 second left on the clock. 29-27, Squirrels on top. Who's gonna get this catch and shoot look? Cotton, no good, just too strong, and that'll do it for the first half. The Squirrels rally for a 9-2 run. After calling that timeout, a really well-spent one, as the Squirrels will be able to go into the locker room up by 2 points on the Bank North scoreboard. You're watching a Region 1 showdown here between Northern Cass and Central Cass on YourLiveEvent.com. Halftime show from Farmers Union, Wasley and Kramer Agency is next.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
If you're ready to save time, aggravation, and money, the team at Weber Insurance is here and ready to make the process as painless as possible. Weber Insurance makes sure you find the best insurance because their agency is 100% independent. They have the freedom to shop the marketplace and find the best possible combination of cost and coverage. Talk with Dan, Leslie, or Carol to get a quote started today, or go online to weberinsurance.net. Call, click, text, or stop in at Weber Insurance, locally owned in Castleton.
This is your Farmers Union Insurance Wisely and Kramer Agency halftime show. Scott and Tyler are your local small town agents for Castleton and surrounding areas. Whether it's crop and farm, home and auto, health and life, commercial or recreational insurance, come visit Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton for the great rates and local service you expect. Total points for each team right here, the 29 points for Central Cass. The breakdown looks like this. Leading the way is the senior Ava Cotton with 16 first half points. A really, really good start for her. She's knocked down a couple threes. She's got 6 field goals made and 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Just an unbelievable start for Cotton. Usually not the lead scorer on this squad, but with Emery Holland out, it's kind of next man up to have everyone step in and fill that role. But Cotton has been the bell cow scorer tonight for Central Cass. Then 6 points for Kenley Haug on the night. 4 for Becca Kegley, 2 for Liv Severson, and 1 for Addie Hushka. Keep an eye on Severson to see if she has a better second half. Got 2 fouls in the first quarter, so she had to take some time to the bench. But she's played some good defense here tonight, so there is definitely something to that, but has not kept up on the scoreboard as Jay Bachman maybe would have thought, but he probably also didn't account for Ava Cotton having 16 points here tonight either. So he's got to be impressed with his senior Cotton's leadership here tonight, but it's taken a little bit more effort than they would have liked maybe to get back to this 2-point lead. Down 25-20 at one point in that second quarter, called a timeout, and then finished up 29-27 at the half. The scoring breakdown for Northern Cass looks like this. It's a fairly similar one, honestly, to the Central Cass team. Both teams have 5 scorers, and instead of the 16 from Cotton, it's 15 from Hayden Crockett leading the way. Next scorer is Tess Jalbert with 5. Then it's Cadence Huzar with 3 with a nice and 1 play. And then a pair of 2s from Carly Ryder and Reese Lavig. So very similar scoring breakdowns, 5 scores apiece for about the same amounts as well. And the similar play styles from both teams, similar breakdowns in the scoring column has led to a very close game at the halftime break. We'll step aside and come back with more tips and keys to the second half to victory here on YourLiveEvent.com in this Region 1 showdown.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search Your Live Event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side. Corner 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey there,
we're here
to invite you
to join First Community Credit Union. FCCU is the proud partner
of the University of North Dakota Athletics.
FCCU is here to coach you
through every financial play. No turnovers.
Only buckets.
When you join FCCU,
you get the full UND experience.
Enjoy our exclusive
UND credit and debit cards.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland, June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country, visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moher. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Keys to the second half here on the Farmers Union Insurance Wisely and Kramer Agency halftime show. First for Central Cass, they've got to get a secondary scorer going, which is really just how they roll for the most part. They don't usually operate with a chunk scorer that is going off for 10 points more than the next person has. But that's how it's been tonight with Ava Cotton's 16 points, which they'll certainly take, but they're hoping for someone else to pick up the slack here in the second half. Kenley Haug with 6 points, Liv Severson with 2. And those are probably the two players you would circle and highlight as the ones you would expect to have a bigger second half than what they put out in the first. Instead of Emery Holland's very consistent scoring as well. So just trying to figure out what their team identity is, down one of their players, but the luxury of having a bunch of players that can go off for 12 to 15 points a night is that when you have that many threats and one goes down, it's not all on one person's shoulders to pick up the entire slack. For Northern Cass, just keep limiting turnovers. A little bit too many turnovers for their likeness to. They would probably be ahead on the Bank North scoreboard if it wasn't for the turnover issues, but Hayden Crockett is cooking here tonight. She's got 15 points, 13 of those coming in the second quarter, so let Hayden Crockett keep cooking here tonight, and they'll probably be just fine. So we've got a tight one on the scoreboard at the halftime mark. This is the Farmers Union Wisely and Kramer halftime agency report. Scott and Tyler are your local small town agents for Castleton and surrounding communities. For crop and farm, home and auto, health and life, commercial or recreational insurance, come visit Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton for the great rates and local service you'd expect. We'll pitch it to break and come back in 1 minute for the conclusion of this one and the beginning of the second half.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
And welcome back here to Castleton as we've got our second half coming up for you here. 2-point game on the Bank North scoreboard. Northern Cass will get the ball first to begin things in the second. Cadence Huzar gets the first touch. Hayden Crockett working off of a 15-point first half. She goes crossover. Can't get it to go, but a foul is called. More free throws coming up, rewarding Crockett's aggressiveness. She was 5 of 6 at the free throw line. First shot swirls out, that foul. They're going to whistle against Becca Kegley, just her first tonight. Crockett splits a pair to begin the second half, and we're down to a 1-point game. Been a tightly contested one the entire way. No one is led by double digits in this game. Ava Cotton goes underneath. She gets bumped by a few different Northern Cass defenders, but they are going to pick up Olivia Olson with the foul. That's her second. Only one free throw attempt in the first quarter, and then we saw a flurry of them in the second. In the first three, we'll have 4 free throw attempts within the first 30 seconds to begin the third quarter. 1 for 2 for Cotton. 17 points already here tonight. Crockett shooting over the outstretched arm of Cotton. It falls off the rim. Batted away by Severson. Northern Cass will keep the ball. Cadence Huzarl inbound from the sideline. A fine first half that she played, taking care of it pretty well. It's kind of been a revolving door of players at that 5th starter spot for Northern Cass. Faith Fury's had some time as that 5th starter. Carly Ryder's gotten some minutes off the bench this game, and this year too has had significant minutes, but they have settled on the 7th grader right now. Cadence Huzar getting that 5th starter position, and now at the line, Tess Jalbert banks in the first one, whether she meant to or not. Gave a smile to the bench, and off target on the second one. Lavick tries to hustle and save a possession for Northern Cass, but instead the Squirrels get the ball back. So 3 players have had a chance at the line. They've all gone 1 for 2 with Crockett, Jalbert, and Cotton in this third quarter. Haug has been just slightly off tonight from beyond the arc, and a jump ball. Reese Lavick does a nice job tying up Kabervig under the basket. Stays with the Squirrels for the possession arrow. And there we go, another jump ball. So this one's going to go to the Jaguars and trade sides of the floor. Lavick gets out of a trap, and then Kyle Morhart calls timeout. Well used right as Northern Cass was about to turn it over. So 1:25 into the third quarter. Kyle Morhart's going to talk things over with a 30-second break, and we'll take a break as well.
That winter weather have you feeling Make it less with the help of Mayport Hardware. They've got all the tools, tips, and tricks to make the most of your winter safety, projects, and fun. When the temps get too harsh to be outdoors, Mayport Hardware's games and toys can keep your family's spirits up. There's all kinds of ways to turn the of winter into yeah! Make memories this year with the help of Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
Breaking the action brought to you by Tope Insurance. Get in touch with Ryan at Tope Insurance in Castleton for a quote or review of your policies today. Give him a call at 701-347-4045. Hayden Crockett is trying to call up a 3 right there, but couldn't get it to drop. Haug swings to Severson. One more to Ava Cotton. 3-point shot too strong. She's cooled off from downtown tonight, but he still shot it well overall. Haug spins inside. Oh, what a move! Incredible. Way to keep the pivot foot, Kenley Haug. 8 points on the night for her. Rieslavik fills the lane, tries to go up lefty lane, no good. Who's got the ball? Northern Cass has got it, and Hayden Crockett now does. Hands off to Tess Jalbert, puts up the three, bang! We have an official timeout as Ava Cotton's gonna come to the bench, a little bit banged up there. Might have taken a hit up high. So officials timeout as we get the sub in. Addie Hushka will take her spot for the moment as we've got a tie game on the Bank North scoreboard. Jalbert fighting for a loose ball. Crockett trying to take it away, and we finally get the jump. Central Cass will maintain the possession. Post-up opportunity for Becca Kegley, but she gets stood up, and now Rieslavik comes in and ties up Kegley for the jump ball. Northern Cass a chance to reclaim the lead on the road here tonight. We've seen several lead changes already. Cadence Huzar crosses over on Kenley Haug. Carly Ryder with a baseline drive, goes off window for two. So the Jaguars back in front now in the second half. Had a 5-point lead with just a couple minutes to go in the second quarter. Gave it up on a 9-2 run to close out the half. Hushka for an answer. That's good. Hushka cans the triple from the right side. And now Central Cass back in front. Great battle we've got here tonight. Rieslavik for the answer. Her mid-range shot careens off the glass. No good, but right there is the 7th grader Cadence Huzar. An offensive rebound and her second and one chance here tonight. And good thing to see right here, Ava Cotton's right back into the game, only a minute on the bench. So she seems to be all right. Huzar's free throw rattles in and out. Abby Kobervig working around a Kenley Haug screen, then gives it up to Kenley. Dances on the left corner. Gives it up to Ava Cotton and blocked away, but a foul is called. Tess Jalbert picks up the foul. That's 2 on Jalbert now tonight, and Cotton will go back to the free throw line, where she is 3 of 4 tonight. One for 2 for Cotton. It's been a very tightly contested game here tonight. The biggest lead is probably about 5 points, as big as I can remember, maybe 6 in the early going. But we're tied at 36. We've gotten right back to where we started. Here's a nice matchup right here. Crockett working through traffic. Good defense from Cotton, but another putback from Cadence Huzar has crashed the glass wonderfully tonight. She's going to be a starter and a problem on this Northern Cass team for a long time to come, and that's a really good problem for the Jaguars. That is a problem for other teams to defend, though. Jalbert plays through the back of Cotton and picks up her 3rd foul, so she might have to check out. She will, and it brings back Olivia Olson to the floor. Kenley Haug from left side three. That one drops. That's the first one she's gotten to go down in several attempts tonight, but it's a good one at a good time that puts Central Cass back on top by 1. Lead changing hands with each basket, it seems like, in this third quarter. Reese Lavig with a tough take. It was blocked away, and now Hayden Crockett will inbound for the Jaguars. Crockett able to beat Cotton, gets to the elbow, fires, and skips it off the iron. Cotton with enough room to take a three and drains it. Little separation on the scoreboard now. Ava Cotton with her third three of the game. Crockett hoist after the timeout called by Kyle Morehart. So Northern Cass going to talk things over, and we'll give you a little talk over here on the ad break from our sponsors and come back with another timeout brought to you by Cass County Mutual.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartment. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
That break in the action brought to you by Cass County Mutual. Cass County Mutual provides insurance products to all of southeastern North Dakota. They're a local company providing local service to all policy holders as Hayden Crockett goes inside. That's her policy tonight. She's been getting inside and getting points in the paint. Another three from Cotton and knocks it down. Do not leave Ava Cotton open tonight. That is her fourth three of the game. She's above 20 points now. Takeaway. Here comes Addie Hushka in transition and gets the lefty lay. Another timeout for Northern Cass as separation starting to form on the scoreboard. This is the largest lead of the game at 47-40. Back in a moment on your live event.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Breaking the action brought to you by Taupe Insurance. Get in touch with Ryan at Taupe Insurance in Castleton for a quote or review of your policies. Give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045. That's 701-347-4045. Making up for some of the timeouts that we did not call in the first half, as both teams were just content to keep it riding out, as it was a close, contested first half, just a 2-point game at the halftime break. We've seen lead changes here in the third, so there hasn't been a whole lot of reason for anyone to panic and call timeouts. But scoreboard separation starting to come now with Central Cass, the largest lead of the game at 7, but not for long as Hayden Crockett drives inside with a strong take. Gets bumped, and she'll have 2 shots at the line. Hushka picks up the foul. Free throw up and good for Hayden Crockett. That's 19 points on the night. That's 7 made free throws in 9 attempts. And now 8 of 10 for the senior. Quality free throw shooter, knocks down a pair. 5-point game. Kegley loses the handle, but Hushka comes up with the ball, and then they call a jump. Wasn't sure that Northern Cass had a hold of that basketball, but they award the jump ball. It'll stay on this end. And wide open under the basket, but Kombervig unable to convert at point-blank range. Lavig runs the floor in transition, hands off to Olsen, puts down the dribble, gives to Ryder. Launches from beyond the arc, shot no good. Rebound goes to Ava Cotton. She's a solid rebounding guard. Kicks out, Kombervig long two, and redeems herself for the miss from point-blank with the longest two you can take. Abby Kombervig with her first points tonight. Step back move, Crockett fires, too strong. Good box out, Faith Bierke. 7-point game, chance to add on to it for the largest lead of the game. Bierke in the post, fires, Hushka, corner, three, too strong. Box out goes to Ryder. Shot clock turned off, and a foul now. And that'll put Hayden Crockett at the free throw line, I think. And yes, the 5th foul of the quarter. Some more free throws for Hayden Crockett to just kind of keep Northern Cass lurking around here towards the end of the third. This will be free throws 11 and 12 for the near 2,000-point scorer out of Northern Cass. One for two at the line for Crockett. 20 seconds to go, shot clock turned off, final possession if the Squirrels can hold on and choose to do that, but a shot from Haug and no whistle. Jay Bachman, can't believe that was a no call right there. 5 seconds to go, Reese Lavig gives to Hayden Crockett, has to make something happen quickly, but had the shot blocked by Ava Cotton. Clamping perimeter defender Ava Cotton picks up the block to close out the third quarter on Hayden Crockett. 6-point game on YourLiveEvent.com, and a nice Region 1 contest here tonight. Heading to the fourth, and a real exciting game on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Unlimited or pay-per-wash membership can be used at any Tommy's Express location nationwide. Your vehicle is recognized at any app lane you visit. Our license plate recognition system ensures that you are on your way to washing in seconds. Check ahead before your next business trip, road trip, or snowbird journey to your winter home and find a location at your destination or along the way. We can't wait to give you the same world-class wash experience across the country.
Back for the fourth quarter in a very tightly contested game. Been a fun one here in Castleton tonight. Always good when you get these two rivals going up against each other, as we got a foul underneath. Two-point region game, as these guys are only going to meet this one time in the regular season. So it's double the stakes. Crockett going to work. Cotton has been content to let Crockett just kind of have that bubble from three-point range. She's a capable three-point shooter, but she does a lot of damage when she gets attacking off the dribble. So Cotton's taking that little extra half step to try and guard Crockett. She turns the corner this time, though, and scores. Hayden Crockett with an athletic baseline take. Cotton with the take, and the foul is called this time. This will be two shots for Ava Cotton. She's 4 of 6 at the charity stripe tonight. The scores at the end of quarters are 13-10 Central Cass, 29-27 Central Cass, and 49-43 Central Cass. So leads of 3, 2, and 6 at each quarter break. Second shot up and right through. It's 26 points by my count for Ava Cotton tonight. Big time performance for her stepping up. Tess Jalbert from 3 is too strong. Here come the Squirrels with it. Liv Severson thought about the 3. Has had a quiet night to her standards. Off the glass, too strong with that right-handed finish. Olivia Olson will check in at the next dead ball. Here comes Crockett, steps through. Give to Ryder, splits a couple defenders, and just rolled it off the rim at point-blank range. Good look, just couldn't finish. Haug steps behind a screen, short. She's been a little bit strong on most of her shots from beyond the arc tonight. She hit her last one. And Crockett swarming defense, but Ava Cotton comes up with it. Just a menace defensively and easily the player of the game here tonight, leading all scorers, and then also has had an incredible defensive performance tonight. Severson getting physical with Huzar, trying to back her down, but Huzar stands her ground. Pass inside. Kegley couldn't finish on the doorstep. Contact. Oh, what a finish. Hayden Crockett high off the window. Drew the contact, didn't get the whistle, but what an offhanded finish that was. Rolls through, and we're back to a 4-point game. What a play. Severson for 3. No good. Ryder comes up with the rebound for a moment, but then tied up. Ava Cotton always lurking on the rebounding opportunities. Central Cass will keep the basketball thanks to that tie-up. Kegley lobs it in to Haug. Severson and Kegley playing catch on the left side. Here comes Haug and gets stripped and fouled. Olivia Olson picks up the foul. Olson guilty of her 3rd foul tonight. 5:06 to go. No one has picked up a 4th foul yet. Underneath, Cotton with the easy finish with the defender turned around under the basket. Blocking foul called. Becca Kegley gets the foul, so that is her 4th. And now Addie Hushka is set to check in, probably for Becca Kegley, you would imagine, as that is the case. It's Hayden Crockett, the shooter at the line. Eleven made free throws in 14 attempts for Hayden Crockett tonight, has really kept her team in the game with good free throw shooting. Cotton tried to step through on Crockett underneath, could not get the necessary separation to put up the shot. Cotton bounce pass to the corner, Kabervig 3, swirls around and out. Offensive rebound, Ava Cotton goes up and gets fouled. She wanted that and one, upset at herself. She didn't get it to go, but she'll have 2 shots at the free throw line as Crockett picks up the foul, unable to box out on Ava Cotton. Just pretty much impossible to box her out. She just moves around so well for rebounds. 2-for-2 trip, and by my count, that's 30 points now for Ava Cotton. And a strip from Haug gets the steal in a 6-point game. 4 minutes to go. Haug puts up the runner. Short. Crockett trying to come back with some pace. Behind the back crossover gets her around Ava Cotton, but she gets back in the play and gets the block. Great hustle from Ava Cotton, just having a stellar performance tonight. 30 points, multiple steals and blocks. Thinking about the three, decides not. Halfway through the shot clock, no good look yet available for the Squirrels. 5 on the shot clock. Who's going to put it up? Who else but Cotton? Trying to battle for her own miss. It rolls out to Kenley Haug. Is able to get it to Addison Hushka. And to the basket, a foul. A reach down from Olivia Olson. That's her 4th now. Foul starting to mount up for a couple different players now, as Kabervig is no good on the free throw attempt. And a timeout called by Central Cass. 55-49, just over 3 minutes to play here on YourLiveEvent.com in a tightly contested Region 1 battle.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
Gear up for the upcoming North Dakota Class B Boys Regional Dual Wrestling Tournaments in Kindred and Carrington on Saturday, February 8th on YourLiveEvent.com.
Gets around behind, grabs the ankle on Tristan left. Here's Anderson, has 5 seconds. That's it. 2 points for Noah Anderson, the duel for the Lisbon Broncos. And they are your Southeast Sub-Region champions.
That's the Class B Boys Regional Dual Wrestling Tournaments in Kindred and Carrington on February 8th on YourLiveEvent.com.
Pressure free throws coming up for Kabervig. She missed the first one, then a timeout was taken in the middle. Able to connect on the second one, though, so we're up to a 3-possession game now. Offense for Northern Cass is getting harder to come by. I only have scored 6 points in the first 5 minutes of this quarter here. Underneath, Ryder is all alone and scores. Nice dime, gets Ryder the basket. She's had some timely scores. 6 points for Ryder on the night. Crockett chasing Severson into the backcourt, wasting some time on this Central Cass possession. They regather, but half the shot clock is gone with no quality look available. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Cotton has had the 30-point hot hand here tonight. Drives baseline, creates for Kabervig, but she didn't take the shot. Hushka's got to put it up and had it partially blocked. And up ahead, Crockett throws it away, looking for Tess Jalbert. Becca Kegley returns with just over 2 minutes to go for Addison Hushka. And Kegley sitting on 4 fouls right now, so Northern Cass may target her on the defensive end. But she's back on the floor trying to provide some more spark. Cotton works inside for 2 more. Unstoppable. Ava Cotton, 30-plus points on the night, carrying her squad, as is Hayden Crockett. This has been an unbelievable shootout between these two. Howe goes inside. That's a strip. Here comes Crockett. Works on Cotton. Steps back. Draws the separation. No good. Stays with Northern Cass, a 4-point game. Hayden Crockett willing her team back into this game. And a timeout called by Northern Cass. They've never been out of this game. They might not have been favored coming into this game, being 1-8 over their last 9 games, but you wouldn't know it, the quality basketball they're playing here tonight. They have kept it close all the way to this point. 13-10 was the score after 1 with multiple lead changes. 29-27 with multiple lead changes at the half. 49-43 with lead changes in the third quarter. Northern Cass is yet to lead in the fourth, and if they do get to the lead in the fourth here, we might be out of time. So if the trend stands, Northern Cass would love to get back on top here and just run this clock out, but they've got 2 possessions to make up, and they're trying to figure out how to do that in the huddle right now. Kyle Morhart talking it over with his squad, sends them back out with more than 15 seconds left in this timeout. Whereas Jay Bachman still sits on this left side here, coaching up his team on what he wants to see, and he breaks that huddle with 10 seconds left in the timeout. Fantastic basketball has been played here tonight. Who will come out on top? The 7th grader Huzar comes to get the ball. Oh, and she traveled. Unfortunately, right there was an incredible fake, because she got it from Crockett, who is going to draw a double off that handoff. Huzar faked the handoff, but then just lost the handle, so it was a travel, despite a really smart play there from the 7th grader. Haug steps into a fake, and then Crockett gets a block. Huzar a block. Severson, though, the third try is good. Just the second basket tonight for Liv Severson. Huzar to the basket, almost had a 3rd and 1 opportunity, which you would have loved to see her be able to convert that one and get this down to a 1-possession game maybe, but she'll have to earn them both at the free throw line. That's the 4th foul on Abby Coppervig tonight. So 2 players on the floor for Central Cass that are sitting on 4 fouls. Huzar's first attempt is no good. We're under a minute to play, so time becoming a factor in this one. Second shot, good. Still a 5-point game, and Northern Cass needs stops in a bad way. They still have 1 more foul to give, and they do right there. Ryder picks up her 3rd foul. Or sorry, I was looking at the wrong way around here. It's Central Cass that still has a foul to give. That was a foul that puts them in bonus right now, but a miss for Coppervig. Oh for 2, but an offensive rebound to Liv Severson makes up for both of them. Just a killer. About as well as you can time that right there. Ryder thought about putting up the 3. You got to put up something right now. Take to the basket is good, and timeout is called. It's down to a 5-point game. It'll be a full timeout as we'll keep it right here now. That last basket, I believe, it was either Olsen or Jalbert. I didn't get that one, but 5-point game now. Northern Cass has cut it back down to a 2-possession game. That offensive rebound, though, from Liv Severson on the other end could be the play of the game here tonight, because 0 for 2, it was a 5-point game at that time. If you get that layup just now for Northern Cass after a pair of misses, it is a 1-possession game with 21 seconds left. So never know what could have happened at that point, but it's back up to a 5-point game. after that huge bucket from Severson. Back-breaking offensive rebound and putback, and now will take the floor with 21.5 seconds to go. Central Cass just can't afford to turn this ball over. There's a lot of bodies in the front court for Northern Cass. They're going to foul Kenley Haug right away and just play the foul game, hoping for at least one miss here. Northern Cass is out of timeouts. Still 3 left in Jay Bachman's pocket. And Haug does miss that first free throw, so it's going to stay a 2-possession game regardless, unless another offensive rebound happens. So they're going to have to box out Severson better this time. 1-4-2. 6-point game. You need threes. Where's Hayden Crockett at? Trying to get open. Works behind the three-point line. Puts up a 3. It doesn't go. Huzar gets it back to her. She has to go quickly. Cotton with a good defense, and that's going to do it. Northern Cass doesn't get up enough looks, and that is all she wrote. 63-57. Central Cass pulls out a home floor 2-point victory in Castleton tonight. Just an unbelievable performance from both sides. And we will break it down on the Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show when we come back on YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for watching Northern Cass and Central Cass Girls Basketball Region 1 Showdown.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero-level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IREinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Welcome back to Castleton. This is the Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. Scott and Tyler, that's Farmers Union right there. Love your ride at locally owned Tommy's Express Car Wash and sign up in the app for your free first month of unlimited washing to make Tommy's Express Car Wash your spot to clean off winter's salt, sand, and slush. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. They have the tools and the expertise to keep your car clean inside and out. It was a clean game from Ava Cotton tonight as she put up 32 points to lead all scorers tonight. It wasn't by much that she led all scorers as Hayden Crockett countered with 30 of her own, but it is a win for the Squirrels on their home floor led by the senior Ava Cotton stepping up in the biggest of ways. The scoring breakdown looks like this for the Northern Cass Jaguars with their 57 points, 30 of them coming from Hayden Crockett, 8 apiece from Tess Jalbert and Cadence Huzar, 6 from Carly Ryder, and 2 for Reese Lavig. Then for Central Cass, their 63 came, 32 of them from Ava Cotton, 11 from Kenley Haug, 6 from Liv Severson, 5 for Addie Hushka, 4 for Becca Kegley, and 3 for Abby Kabervig, with those 6 scores totaling the 63 necessary to get it done here tonight. Come back with more on our Tommy's Express Car Wash show, and eventually we'll hopefully get Ava Cotton and Jay Bachman up here. I'll work on that while we are in break. This is the Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show on YourLiveEvent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and the 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Hi, I'm Preston Ettinger with Lux Wealth Advisors in Mayville. At Lux Wealth Advisors, we believe financial planning is about more than numbers. It's about your future. We provide small town service with big company resources.
Hi, my name is Hunter Torgerson at Lux Wealth Advisors. As your neighbors, we understand the unique challenges you face.
Whether you're saving for your child's education, planning for retirement, or starting a business, we're here to help every step of the way.
With personalized strategies tailored just for you, we help turn your financial dreams into achievable goals. Lux Wealth Advisors, your trusted partner for a brighter financial future.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Welcome back to our Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show, joined here by Jay Bachman of the victorious Central Cass Squirrels tonight, and Coach Ava Cotton standing right next to us. 32 points in a career-high effort. Talk about that performance right there to will you to victory.
Yeah, and not only 32 points, but some points at some huge moments, right? Some three-pointers when they're on a run or they make it a basket, and then, here comes Ava and hits a long three. So just a monster. Plus, she's guarding their best girl, so that's something to say about her, right? So not only does she have 32 points, but she's also guarding their best girl the whole game. So that's just a testament to Ava.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I was just going. The next question right there. I mean, the amount of energy that has to be exerted to guard someone like Hayden Crockett, but then to also be that active on offense and put up 32, that's just unbelievable.
Yeah, it's crazy, but that's the energy that she brings. She's played forever, and that's the energy that she brings. Her teammates know it. We know it. It's just fun when she shows it. She also had to have a bunch of boards too, so just a really, really good game for her, and she deserves it. Senior, and she was excited, a big rival game, so she was excited and she showed it.
How needed was the performance by both Ava, but just the team in general, to come out with a win against a Region 1 rival here? 2-point game for the region. How big was it to have this performance tonight to kind of just stem the tide and get back on the right track?
I mean, it's huge. 2-point game alone is huge. So it goes without saying that, we needed a win, get the monkey off our back a little bit, but to get the win and in a close game and have some girls step up couldn't ask for anything better.
How much respect is there? Obviously, these are rival teams right here, but just the mutual respect between these two teams for the competitors that they bring to the table each time.
I mean, a ton. If they have girls that come to our school every day and take classes even because they do it online stuff. So it's, it's a friendship, but it's a deep rivalry at the same time. Every girl on their team knows every girl on our team and vice versa. So it just adds to the fun. It adds to the pressure of the game, and it makes for a fun atmosphere. It was a good crowd tonight. They had a good sized crowd. Our crowd was amazing tonight. So just everything combined was a really fun win. We had some girls that stepped up in some huge moments too. Had a couple girls on the bench that played awesome. Maybe played some more minutes than they normally have, but they played phenomenal, and that that carried us through a little bit there. So just really fun to see.
How about Liv Severson tonight? We were talking about maybe expecting that 2010. It didn't happen with the points tonight, but the timeliness.
Yeah.
That offensive rebound with just that backbreaker putback.
For sure.
She was still able to put together a basket in the biggest of moments.
Yeah, she actually had 2 of those right at the end there. And within the last minute 30, she had 2 buckets that were huge, both off of old boards. So they really did a good job of shutting her down a little bit. I think they game planned a little bit for her, which really affected her a little bit. But I don't know how many rebounds she had, but she had to have at least 10. She had at least 4 old boards, and seemed like every defensive rebound was her coming down with it. So, she can affect the game in other ways, not just points. So I'll be interested to see what the stat line is for her just because of all of those rebounds she had. But you're right, she had 4 huge points at a very crucial time.
Well, certainly did, and you guys are able to pull out a tight victory here. Great game, Coach, and thanks for coming up and talking with us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is Chris Brecken from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. We specialize in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and offer the full line of precision planting products. Walking your fields with you, helping you identify maintenance issues on your planter, developing a plan that puts you back in control of your planter. That's what we do here at Agassiz Precision Ag. Stop by or give us a call. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back to our Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show, joined by our Enbridge Energy player of the game tonight, Ava Cotton. 32 points in a career high. What a time to break out and just have this one against a Northern Cass rival. How big was it to get this win tonight, and how good does it feel just to have that incredible performance?
This was huge for us. Like the true region victory, so that's something. And this was kind of like, I came into this game with like a bitter taste in my mouth because obviously we lost out to them regions last year, so I knew that I wanted to come in and give it my all, and it sucks because we don't have Emery anymore, but I know that she's watching and cheering, so hi, Emery. And so I knew that somebody had to step up, so I wanted to be there for my team, and that's what I did.
Certainly did. And then how about some of the other people that came in tonight, like a Faith Bjerke and Addie Hushka, maybe with some extra minutes in there, Abby Kovervig too. So just the secondary performers that were able to come in and just fill some minutes tonight.
This team is so special because no matter like bench players, starters, like we all can contribute. We all can get in there and bang. We can get boards. We can score. It's just so awesome to see everybody perform so well.
How about the Liv Severson 2 baskets at the end there in the most crucial moment? She struggled at times tonight to get going offensively just because it seemed like that was the focus of Northern Cass tonight, to take her away a little bit. But got that offensive rebound put back. How big was that one to kind of just ice this one?
It's so amazing what Liv can do. Liv's kind of my right-hand man. We go it together, and I know that even if she's not scoring, that I can pick it up more, and same for her. But her getting those last 2 buckets, it's huge for us, and it's so amazing to see her succeed.
There were a lot of lead changes in this game tonight. It was very back and forth. What was the message from Coach Bachman to you guys, just trying to urge you guys forward to victory?
I mean, I think the beginning of the game, we just wanted to win. So we weren't gonna give up. We were gonna give it our all, no matter what. I mean, Hayden's a great player, so we knew that stopping her was our main focus. And doing that, she's going to get her points, but stopping her, it was huge for us.
How much effort goes into trying to stop her on one end, because you were the main defender on her tonight, and then also managing to have a career high tonight on the other end? How much effort goes into that?
Honestly, this game was so quick for me just because I'm running around the whole time. But I know that, my teammates have my back, and they trust me to defend such a great player. So I think just having that support, it makes it my job easy.
There you go. You made it look easy out there tonight. So congrats on the victory. Enjoy this one. This is a big one.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great night.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Welcome back to the Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show, and it's time for the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. You heard from her moments ago, Ava Cotton with a career-high 32 points tonight. Unbelievable performance, the effort that she put in on both ends of the floor. On one end, guarding Hayden Crockett all night long, chasing her around, and while Crockett got her 30, she had to work really hard for it. And then Ava Cotton just has a nose for the ball. I say it every time that I come here, has a nose for the ball, always ending up near the basketball on offensive rebounds and just hustle plays all around. But 32, a career high in the biggest of games for her tonight. Unbelievable performance from Ava Cotton. Life takes energy. Enbridge, Energy for Life. Visit enbridge.com for career opportunities. Ava Cotton propels the Central Cass Squirrels to a 63-57 win. And the Agassiz Egg Precision Play of the game, that'll be the Liv Severson putback with less than a minute to go, which sealed the deal here tonight. It was a 5-point game and a couple of missed free throws from Kenley Haug, but at the end of that second missed free throw, Liv Severson cleaned it up, put it back, and man, that was the deal breaker right there. That was the last nail in the coffin in a game that was close from start to finish here in Castleton tonight. We never had a double-digit lead. It was just a nail-biter from the opening tip to the final buzzer here tonight. Couldn't ask for more in this 2-point Region 1 contest from Castleton. So great effort from both teams tonight. Their performances both admirable. This has been the Tommy's Express Car Wash. Loved your ride at locally owned Tommy's Express Car Wash. Sign up in the app for your first free month of unlimited washing and make Tommy's Express Car Wash your spot to clean off winter's salt, sand, and slush. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead with the tools to keep your car clean inside and out. Kept track of everything tonight on the Bank North scoreboard. Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. And that'll do it here from Castleton tonight. Josh Boyko with you on the call. And it's been a pleasure getting to watch these two teams throughout the year. Hayden Crockett and Ava Cotton duel it out tonight, but Central Cass comes out on top 63-57 on their home floor in the 2-point Region 1 contest. Signing off from Castleton, Josh Boyko. Thank you for watching YourLiveEvent.com tonight, powered by R&J Broadcasting and Halstead Telephone Company and the wonderful sponsors of YourLiveEvent.com. Thank you, everyone, and have a great night.